Hello, everyone. We're all up on the right-hand side of the screen today because there's a map. You can't see anything on the map at the moment, but there is one, and that's important. Also, I pressed the music play button, and it just did fuck all, so I'm going to press it again. There
you know
we
what
go.
else is super important? The fact that it's Nick's birthday. Happy birthday, Nick.
Happy birthday, Nick.
Absolutely not my birthday. Shut up.
You sure about that, Crumpet?
Bree, you're sick. You're not meant to be making me feel upset. Doctor's orders.
Yeah, we're making Bree work sick. That's the kind of business his cursedness runs.
Yep. And, that's not even the most HR needing thing that's happened today.
Specifically,
entertainment industries.
Specifically, while Bree has a cold affecting her throat, we're going to be making her say lots of words and do lots of voices.
Yep. Though I'm pretty sure I used the word frussy.
This is, in fact, the worst thing that she could be doing right now.
Doctors everywhere are going like, this is the one thing we didn't want to happen. But yeah, welcome in, everyone. It's Crimson Stain time, which is the Aetosian Halloween. And as per tradition, our veteran Dungeon Master, now Gungeon Master, because it's Level Up A5e, Pixel Podium, will be running us through what is going to be a night to remember and possibly to die for.
Geez, no pressure.
Dun, dun, dun.
Predicting this crimson stain may be a bust. The Trycons stay in with minimal trust. They're done with abductions and some unsuspicious, not caring if they don't get something delicious. But trouble finds them under blood-tinted sky, with Korakii besieged help shorten supply. To save their dear city, they must take arms and fight. Screams abound as they venture the crimson stain night.
See, I knew this poem because you kind of made... Wait, no, this isn't the same one as... No, it is the same one as before.
It's exactly
but
the same one.
I've only just taken heed of the word screams now. So I am as shocked by this as in or try. This is method acting for you.
And it's probably going to be a shock that we start off with Utricularia.
Hello.
Utri is suddenly cockney now.
Hello.
Many such cases. A cursed existence.
Today is not the Crimson Stain. Today is the day that you step onto the streets of Korakii, the fresh air filling your lungs. You are ready for a day of fun, a day of torment, and within your sights, you see everybody's favorite dwarf to pick on, Inultrare.
Oh,
The world is presenting itself so many options. There are so many environmental ways that you can hone your craft of making this person's life just a little bit more miserable today. What are you thinking?
Okay. So Uchi's going to look around. She really gets to get a feel for her environment.
Mm-hmm. You are in one of the more, generic-looking streets, but around you there are a multitude of crates, buckets, some filled with water, others filled with things that horses have left behind. Bags of flour abound. There are plenty of high walls that you could stick him on, but you've already done that one. He hasn't noticed you yet.
I'm sure having a good day today for once.
He says, despite the fact that his cat has just previously run under a cart and met its ethereal end.
I'm sure having a bad day today. I don't think it could possibly get worse.
Okay, so I think what Utri's going to do is Utri's going to take one of the like large bags of flour that are just like sitting around as if bags of flour do.
Mm-hmm.
Cut it open a bit so flour can start flying everywhere.
All right.
And toss it up as high as she can and have it land either on or probably near this poor unsuspecting kid who probably deserves it.
Okay, so this sounds like an acrobatics check.
I'm making a flower bomb without the bomb.
Poor dead cat. There's no way this day could get any worse.
Just yeeting it.
Yeah.
Ichi really going against the grain here.
So I'd say strength acrobatics. You can aim this thing pretty easy. It's a rather large bag of flour.
Strength acrobatics. Oh, you love to see it. A natural 19 plus 1.
Okay, so what is your intention for...
Plus 4. Sorry.
Okay, so that's 23. What is your intention for this bag of flour? How do you want it to hit in Ultrare?
I think the general idea is to have it like explode when it's like right next to him, so he's covered in flour.
Right, so you've been pulling at it a bit. You've been maybe cutting in some areas, like weakening its structure, so that as soon as it lands, say, in front of him or beside him, it bursts open, flour goes everywhere.
Yeah.
Just covered in it. And that is exactly what happens. In Ultrare, you've just been hit with a flour bomb.
Uchi looks at you.
As you rub the tears and a lot of particulate matter from your eyes.
He's making dough with his tears mixing into the flour.
You felt the direction that it came from, and you were able to easily track it to see Utricolaria approaching.
I think today's been terrible, and I think Inotrare's sadness and fear somewhat give way to rage, and he's been reading a lot of books. He's gonna try and cast a firebolt, and it is not going to work. I tell you this, he's not practiced enough to get a firebolt working.
Okay.
But like this little spark comes out of his hands, and then nothing, and he just looks at them.
Okay, so Inultrari is going to try and cast a fire spell while covered in flour.
Yep, this is when he learns a very important lesson about flour. Especially aerosolized flour.
Utri, you see this dwarf that you have... Like, you tower over him very easily. You know that he can't fight back. It's the fun of it. There are no consequences to this. Maybe you have to be a bit tricksy around some of the other kids. In Ultrare, easy mark. He suddenly gets this look on his face through the tears. Like, you know that his cat isn't with him. You didn't question why. But it must have been something pretty bad if he looks this fed up as he raises his arms into the air and begins moving them around, a wand in his hand pulled out of his pocket. And as he does these gestures that you don't know yourself, and aims that wand at you, a spark comes out, and you slightly brace for impact. You haven't seen him do this before, but you realize that was a bit unnecessary. You just needed to take a step back as the flour that he is covered in begins to ignite in a flash. In Ultrare, you anticipate Utri often, so you walk around with mage armor on most of the time. So this isn't going to damage you a lot. It still really hurts when in an instant, as you try to stand up to your bully, You go up in flames that quickly dissipate. The flower is gone. It is replaced by soot. Utri, this is hilarious.
Hey, kid, are you feeling okay?
I think Utri laughing at Inultrari's pain is my favorite Iris laugh now.
I think Inultrari's probably gonna try and wipe his eyes and then just run in a random direction, probably into a wall and then into another random direction that is hopefully away.
Utri, you look on at this spectacle. You didn't know this was going to go this well. And as you are laughing at the sight of, like, this misery unfolding in front of you, you hear somebody behind you. Utri?
Utri turns around.
You see a Modrai. This is it is a humanoid person with many features of a dog, covered in fur. This one's fur is kind of a gingerish, copperish. She's dressed fairly. She has long ears that come down to probably just a little bit above her chin. Large green eyes that are staring at you with recognition and surprise. Utri, what are you doing?
Oh, well, see, originally I was just going for a small prank, but then, oh boy, the kid, I think the kid tried to use magic of some kind, and it just spiraled out of control in the greatest way.
Utri, you know that you've tried to keep this part of yourself a secret from Eva. After all, she isn't for this kind of activity. She certainly wouldn't approve of it. And you can see that on her face as she takes a step forward. Why did you throw the flower at him in the first place?
I mean, it was just a small prank. It was harmless. Or at least it was meant to be.
Utri, that child looked miserable.
Look, the kid will be fine. The kid's tough.
So you know him?
I mean, not particularly.
Make me a deception check.
Deception.
Charisma deception, obviously.
Yeah. How good am I in charisma? How good am I in deception? That is a flat 10. I get no bonuses to that one.
The way that you're talking, Utri, it sounds like you know him.
I mean, he's just a small kid from who hangs out in the area.
You took things too far.
This is a small prank at best. There's no reason for you being upset about this.
There's no reason for me to be upset. So now you know how I feel. Better than I do, apparently.
Look, it is harmless fun. I don't know why you're getting so emotional about it.
What's so harmless about it? Did you see his face? Something happened to that boy and you made his day worse. Did you know how he was feeling? Is he alright? And he just doesn't know.
Well, gee, if you're so worried about him, why don't you go be his friend instead?
Well, someone's going to need to comfort him. Maybe I will. And she begins to walk past you. You have a lot of anger in yourself from this confrontation. You didn't know how she would react to the things that you do on the streets when she's not there.
Hey, no, don't walk away from this.
She continues walking. You gonna do something about it?
Uchi is going to walk up and grab her by the shoulder. Hey, no,
Stop.
I'm sorry. What?
I said stop. I'm not in the mood.
I see. Only friends when it's convenient, then, huh?
Friends, when I know that you're not torturing poor souls.
It is a prank at best.
So if I ask him, he'll say it's a little prank.
Honestly, I'm not sure.
She just gives you like a dismissive nod and tries to shake your shoulder away from your grip.
You know what? No, you know what? Fine. If you want to be like one of the losers, go ahead.
Losers?
Yeah, losers, nerds, small people.
Wow. I'm a dwarf. You know what? I'm not here. I'm not here.
I think she more means like young kids to be.
Ichino, maybe it's best if you go home.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you suddenly get to tell me what to do now?
Well, that seems to be the general vibe going around, doesn't it?
Utri gets angry, as she is ought to do when things aren't going her way. You know,
What
maybe
happens?
maybe this friendship was a mistake after all. And Utri takes a swing.
Ichi, what are you... Ah! You don't need to roll for this. She wasn't expecting it. And you have plenty of experience in doling out punches when you are angry. She falls to the ground, and she lets out a yelp. That yelp that you know all too well. That yelp, that sound that is burned into your mind and into your ears. As the world starts to fade a bit, make me a wisdom perception check.
That is a 6.
You know that a lot of people, their attention was drawn to what happened. You cannot remember exactly how many people were there, where they were standing, but you know that this moment was witnessed, and that still hurts as you feel yourself fading out and then fading in to consciousness as you step out of bed and look at the bracelet on your wrist, the one that keeps you tethered to the here and now, even though the here and now, as you've noticed over the past few weeks, over the past few months, has been having a very hard time of staying in the place that it should. You're not sure if what Father Time was saying to you during the Boon Miss was entirely true. You still have a mistrust of him. But it would be impossible to deny that you have been waking up in different days, scattered across the same year, for a while now. You have to check your calendar every day to make sure that you know what day everyone else thinks it is. Because that is the day that it is. You are isolated from people, and that is a feeling that you've come to know before you met Aoife, and was temporarily relieved by Aoife, but now, even as Inaltrare is somehow beginning even a little bit to warm up to you, even as Fee is giving you a shot, they don't know the experience that you're having, and you've tried to tell them multiple times, but like the ghosts that they told you about living in that old house, as soon as you're done explaining it, they're just back to what they were thinking initially. It doesn't stick. They are in time. They are in sync with it as it's shifting about. It's only you who's noticing the changes, and that is lonely. You check your calendar. It is 33rd of Feast. It's the Crimson Stain. You step out of your room, Your father's not here. Of course, he's not. Too busy. All the time. Your mother, well, that's something that you don't really like to think about too much. You brace yourself for the day ahead of you as you make your way over to Trycon Tower. Fee, in Altrari, there's a knock at the door.
I hide behind Fee.
Fee raises their hood and approaches the door. State your business.
State your business, Utri.
I am here for your pastries.
Fee, they're here for our pastries. Protect them! I cast Mage Armor.
Fee draws both their swords and kicks open the door. Very awkwardly.
It's very awkward because this door goes inwards.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, they have to sort of basically use their elbow to lift the latch, and then they just sort of they try to make it look cool, but they're basically just trying to use their heel to just get around the bit where it sort of hangs out and pull it open.
Right, so you kick the door. It's very sturdy because it was made by your parents. So instead of breaking the other way that it's not supposed to, it just slowly, like, it takes the impact and then the remaining force makes it lean back into the tower just a tiny bit. You're not sure what went on behind that door, Utri, but it's kind of creaked open now.
Hey, Tree.
Slowly and creepily.
Hell. What happened to the door? There was a loud thud, and then
I opened it expediently.
as you say, expediently, it's still very slowly creaking open.
Oh, hi, Utri. They kicked it.
Expediently?
Utri, you notice that there is no indication that these children are ready to celebrate the Crimson Stain. There are no costumes in waiting. There are no pastries made. No decorations of any sort. The rest of the town is getting ready for it. You would swear in Trycon Tower that it was just any other day.
Sorry, give me a moment. Getting a phone call. I'm sorry.
Okay, Utri takes out her phone. It's Utri's dad saying, sorry, couldn't be there again. Rebuilding efforts after the Null Zone thing. Just too much all the time. They keep moving me around to different places. But, I'll make it up to you. Something that he always says.
And Otrari takes out his hand mirror.
Yeah, Fee pulls out their phone and starts recording a dance.
Okay. Sorry about that. Where were we?
It's fine. We are in Trycon Tower, and they seem to be the only ones in town not getting ready for the Crimson Stain.
So where's y'all's costumes? Where's the pastries?
I just thought maybe we wouldn't go this time.
And I got dressed up for nothing. If you look at Utri, she has like a very classic like wizard outfit with a very large fake beard. Did I get dressed up for nothing?
I
Hey, you're cosplaying in Ultrare.
This doesn't seem right somehow. I don't have a beard.
Well, I wasn't supposed to be cosplaying you. Honestly, I was more going for the scariest thing I know, Felix.
Felix? He's not scary, he's asleep.
I heard that.
Oh, hey, Felix. You,
I don't care.
Okay.
And he turns around on the couch and tries to get back to sleep.
Thanks, Felix.
Just my luck. And Uchi pulls off the fake beard and tosses it to the ground.
He hasn't taught me any new spells in ages.
So, Fee in Altrari, you are aware that the plan this year is to stay in because Holy crap, the last 2 Crimson Stains have been a complete disaster.
Yeah, it kind of sucked last time, Utri, so we thought maybe... Well, it also sucked like the time before that as well. And we thought maybe it's us. So maybe we just, stay in.
Utri,
Stay low, avoid the drama.
You know that this doesn't make any sense. Because when you met Fee, it was the Crimson Stain of this year. The fact that they can remember those Crimson Stains, but think that this is a new day, that is all in the past, like, not question any of this is baffling. But it does bring back to mind what Father Time said, that when you were standing inside of time, it is like standing inside of a dream, and things that do not logically make sense just do for some reason. So you've gotten used to it now, powering on through these comments and these things that linger in the world, these changes that definitely happen, but are so disconnected from when they happened.
Oh, well, at the very least, my father left a bunch of pastries for handing out this year. And Uchi pulled up like a large paper bag, heavy paper bag that's just filled with pastries. Y'all want some?
Are there any cheese pastries?
I think some of the quiches have cheese. Quiches are pastries, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pretend they are.
Yeah, they are. Well... Yeah. Are they? I don't know.
I don't know, my mum says wizard towers are quiches.
What?
Or quiche.
Is your mum okay, Fee? Because it's
Is this
clearly
tower
a tower
made of eggs?
If this tower was made of eggs, do you think it would still be here?
I mean, I think it's a bad thing. She usually spits when she says it.
Are you sure she's saying the word quiche?
Yes.
Okay.
And Ultrara, you're aware that you can have all of these pastries, because this year you're not even answering the door. You did a lot of work, like miscellaneous chores around the entire town so that you could get a scroll of silence and have Felix localize that around the door. Like, the last time the Crimson Stain happened, you were whisked away to somewhere else, and it was an entirely taken over town. The time before that, you knocked on a door, and you got teleported somewhere.
Finally, some peace. That sounds great. Pass the pastries over here.
And Uchi tosses the bag to Inulchar. Catch.
Close the door and I'll get Felix to cast the spell that we're going to cast. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. We're going to have them all to ourselves.
It does take a lot of poking at Felix to get him up and to get him to cast the spell. And there is a lot of dismissive, like, arm waving as he's faced away from you on the coach. But eventually, you are able to get
from your slumber.
And after the spell is cast and he promptly returns to the couch after taking as big of a handful as he could from the basket of pastries, you settle down for a night in.
Do
Iris,
you guys worry that maybe Felix has depression?
That's certainly what he leaves in the couch.
Hey,
Mental health is funny.
Where's the mushroom friend?
We've not seen her for a little bit.
Iris, Nick, that was great role-playing at the beginning. So inspiration, Bree,
Hell yeah.
I'm sure you will have an opportunity to get inspiration very much before the first combat. Yeah, you're settled in, talking about Capulet, how she's not here. Anything else?
I love cheese. Have I ever mentioned that?
Constantly.
Oh,
Why
good.
cheese? Like, specifically.
Well, it's so different. There's so many different cheeses, and each one is a brand new thing, right? And sometimes, if you smash it all up into a ball and leave it in a sock and leave that sock in your pocket for like 3 months or 4 months, and then get it out, and then put your head in the sock like this, and he gets out a sock that's been in his pocket and like shoves it over his head, and breathe in real deep. You start to see things, and then I take it out, and I'm starting to see weird shit.
Like Utri, roll me a D8.
A D8. That's 1.
Okay, well, that's how many rude gestures and silly faces you were able to pull while Inaltari was blinded by the stock.
So I would like to use a bonus action to activate a feature while I do this, because it's the most role-playing time to do it. I'm going to give a portent out. Because that's how Inaltari sees the future, is he sniffs really old cheese until he hallucinates. So... Oh... that's not good. I saw a glimpse of the future. I'm sorry, Utri. I don't think it's going to go well for you.
It's always me.
Your next roll is a nat 1.
Why?
I mean, I didn't know what it was going to be until I rolled it. But then I've got to give it to someone or use it on myself.
And Inaltari is not going to take accountability for his
She just bullied me.
or his bonus actions.
In plot chronology, she just bullied me. She can have the nat 1.
In a dream of reminiscence.
Yeah, he remembers many such things like this, though.
Yep, this is like the inverse of being mad at someone because of something they did in a dream.
It wasn't an isolated case. He's been bullied over a long time.
And look, Felix is moving.
And
as Inaltari turns, Utri takes the sock and tosses out the window.
He's staring. He's watching like raptly as Felix moves. It's kind of like watching the Northern Lights or something. It's a very rare sight. Majestic.
And then I turn over to P, who probably very clearly saw it. That can't be healthy. I'm sorry.
Anyway, so that's how I see the future. Where did I put? And he starts checking his pockets. He's got loads of pockets, and his sleeves. I must have put it in one of my. Huh.
Well, I'm sure you'll find it later.
You just threw us out the window.
Huh?
She just threw us out the window.
Uchi, why would you do that? After I just gave you a warning that the next thing you try is going to go really badly.
Look, I'm sorry, it can't be healthy. If you're hallucinating from smelling cheese, there's something off about that cheese. It is not healthy for you.
That's how I see the future. It's how a lot of people like burn herbs and stuff and then breathe that in, and that can't be good for you either.
I don't know. I've spent a lot of my time around sciencey folk, and I think they would classify that as something you probably shouldn't do.
Oh, hey, Ringo.
Thank you, Ringo.
Sorry, we haven't spoken much. I kind of forgot that you could talk.
I worry for your health, okay? That just can't be good for you.
Wait, you're not trying. Do you just burn the cheese instead of leaving it to rot for months?
No, cheese melts.
Yeah, but it burns after it melts. Like, I once burnt some cheese toasties while I was cooking them with my dad.
Yeah, but then...
I don't know, let's try it. Uchi takes out a piece of cheese and lights it on fire. Taking the fumes. What do you see?
My cheese!
It's not your cheese.
Alright, hold on. I'm going to roll a d20 for someone.
It's
spending a spell
quiche.
slot to use a second portent. Okay. Be not a nat 1 this time. Okay. B, you're going to be pretty lucky next time.
Oh yeah, Fee gets
I can't replace your portent.
I know.
Rules wise, I can't. Fee, your next roll is a nat 19. Oh, so I could have been setting fire to the cheese all along?
Now please, I beg of you, do not keep rotting cheese in your pocket.
Remember, kids, it's
Okay.
healthier to healthier to smoke cheese than it is. Wait, no, smoking cheese is a thing. Ignore me.
As this conversation is going on, you ignore a single knock on the door.
Inultrari's next objective is to go out and buy a pipe to put cheese in it. It's going
This is the
great.
version of Lord of the Rings we were robbed off.
As you're making that plan to buy a cheese pipe, you hear another small knock.
Did she put a silence spell on the door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear nothing.
No? No, you do hear something.
Huh?
Did Felix cast the silence spell? Probably.
Felix, did you cast the spell correctly?
Yeah, it is.
But someone's knocking on the door.
Oh, this is perfect. With a natural 20 from the character that you're about to encounter, you hear like a knock like through the silence spell, and this one is louder than the other attempts.
I
It's more of like a bang.
hide behind Fee. I don't like this.
Fee approaches the door and says, "Greetings. Can you hear me through the silence spell?"
You don't get a response. Admittedly, if they tried to
Can you
respond,
hear me?
you probably couldn't hear them.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna follow up with.
I don't understand what's happening. Oh wait, no, I'm in a silent spell. Never mind.
Wait.
The silence spell's
Did you hear me
localized
and
on the
cannot
door.
reply, or did you not hear me?
There's nothing.
He opens the door, this time normally.
Ah, finally! Thought you'd never open the door.
Whoever this person is, what they see is Fee, Inultrai hiding behind Fee, and Uchi hiding behind Inultrai, like really crouched down.
For good reason, because I think I know who this is.
Yes, with a 25 on his knocking attempt, you see the short, stout, but strong frame of Saw Snapdragon. And behind him, Scritch.
I cast message to send a message to Utri and said, "Hey, you should try and fight him again."
That didn't go well last time. I don't think, if you remember right.
Yeah. No, I didn't remember that at all.
He looks to all of you. Sorry. And he's just like,
Mighty warriors in training. Inultrare. We seek your aid.
No, actually, all right, okay.
We seek your aid in the ongoing besieging of your fair city.
What?
So, sorry, this year we're taking Crimson Besieging?
you peek outside just past them. It's easy to do, they're not very tall. You see somebody like running, just bolting it down one of the alleyways, and chasing behind them is like 3 wolves. Running down another alleyway is another person, a girl this time, and there seems to be like just a cabal of mimes, like in hot pursuit.
Oh no. The silence spell, they're immune to it.
Suddenly,
mimes. Sorry.
Suddenly the girl pretends there's a wall there, and the mines just start like piling up against the invincible wall.
Through the sky, you see like various different creatures, ranging from what appear to be like small dragons to like floating eyeballs that you can't really place as being any one particular species. There is panic around the town, the sound of footsteps and growling and snarling and roars and strange sounds and screaming.
How did you not notice any of this?
silence spell.
Utri knocks on the door only for no noise to appear.
Oh.
Question: can we
It's been very
see if the cheese sock hit anything? Since we're looking outside.
Someone is dead. 10d10 poison damage from the cheese sock.
Alright, gosh, I guess I'll just roll a random constitution save. What? 19. People have been avoiding it. Like, if you were to check around the side where it is laying on the ground, there's a lot of like hurried footsteps impressed onto the ground, and they all just like divert strictly around the sock in a wide berth as it sits in the middle of the alley.
Somebody's being chased. Both the person and the chaser like press up against the wall of the alleyway and slowly shuffle across.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like they're both like really focused on running, and then they split in different directions, just like.
Listen, warriors. I have been placed in temporary leadership of the Cult of Petrichor because Pisces is out on a retreat with the younglings, making them feel less sad about the fact that one of their beloved cult members has disappeared mysteriously with no way of knowing where they are or their ultimate fate.
Oh, you're next in command after Pisces?
Yes, and I'm using that command to deputize you to help out here.
Are they like sure about their decision?
Very.
Okay.
And you see
I look
Scritch.
over to Scritch.
Yeah, you see Scritch behind him, and he like puts his hand in the air, just kind of like a so gesture.
Okay, so what caused this siege? What's going on?
We are hoping you will be able to get to the bottom of that. We were minding our own business for the beginning of the night, but
Scritch.
then...
Scritch, we are children.
Yeah.
Yes, but you did almost defeat a Saw Snapdragon. At the very least, made him very bloodied. I have seen many adults who cannot do that, even within the cult.
Skill issue.
So we have put together the idea that maybe you could try to investigate things in the direction where this all seems to start coming from, whilst we go about protecting the town.
The sky?
Unfortunately, it is not the sky. More of a direction in the northwest, southeast manner.
Everywhere.
No, it is one direction. And yes, we're not having you look up. We know where it started to come from, at least by the reports that we've gotten. You will be going there.
Are you going to tell us where, or?
It seems to be happening in the direction of what is the I don't know. It seems to be happening in the east. That is where generally it has been coming from. We cannot pin down a specific direction, but we do know that is where these creatures, these monsters, these apparitions started to emerge from.
At least it wasn't Silver Street again.
So what say you, chumps? You ready to get out there and protect your town?
We were kind of
You're
thinking
taking
we just...
too long to respond to the call of adventure. Get in the fray.
So he's lifting me up and throwing me eastwards.
He lifts you up, he turns you 180 degrees exactly, and then plops you down outside.
Felix, we're gonna save the town. We'll be back in like 2 hours.
He reaches up as he lies down on the couch. He gives you a little okay symbol with his hand, and then you see him just blatantly walk towards the basket of pastries that
Yeah.
you get to finish, and then pick them up.
He grabs the pastries before they leave.
Are you going to be eating those?
Yeah,
out
we
there?
need them. We need sustenance.
We need rations for this most important of missions.
We're young, growing children. We need these.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
You know, Felix, Inultrari is becoming concerned at the amount of time you spend sleeping. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Absolutely fine. You don't worry about it. You do the thing he said. Get him out of here.
Do I cast Detect
No.
Thoughts on Felix to determine if he's depressed?
I mean, that's something that Iris would have to answer.
No, I'll leave it. I'll leave it for now.
Can I get a natural 19 on an insight check?
He wants you to look away.
I keep the pastries at my side and walk away without breaking eye contact.
Just slowly backing out of the tower. You get the feeling that he was going to try to mage hand pastries individually as you were looking in the opposite direction.
Yeah, that's our meeting ID for a pastry to him.
He doesn't give you a verbal response, but he just like shrugs his shoulders like it's something, and then returns to the couch.
Just whenever I see him, he's either asleep or he's waking up just to binge eat and then go back to sleep again. And like, I don't know, gang. I'm worried.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Perhaps
that's actually
perhaps he's hibernating for the fall.
Wizards do that, right?
I don't think people do that. I don't know if he's okay.
Wait, I thought wizards were like a species.
What?
You know, like how like my parents are human, but I'm a tiefling. Like your parents were dwarves, but you're a wizard, right?
No, Fee. That's not how that works at all. I had to study to be a wizard. I wasn't born one.
Inspiration for Fee's continued confusion of biology as a ranger.
I think you're thinking of sorcerers.
No,
wait,
aren't sorcerers like the like scholarly types who know everything? Those are sorcerers,
Yeah.
right?
No,
Wait,
that's
but don't you-
wizards.
Don't you get your power from cheese sauce?
Oh,
No.
that's right. You get your power from cheese. That means you're a warlock.
No, I use cheese. Am I a warlock? Just puts his head in his hands like, no, I'm a wizard.
And I'm very sorry for that, but we should probably move along.
This has been a great bit.
East. Just sprint east to get away from everyone.
All
This has
right,
been a great bit.
you follow him. We'll go and protect the town.
And as he says that, behind them, you see kind of like a giant hyena start to prod outside of an alleyway. And he says, "Oh, yes!" And he runs after it. And the
Somewhere
hyena
the orange
looks,
sneaking is twitching.
the hyena looks like a bit concerned, actually, and just tries to nonchalantly, like, go down one of the other alleyways. Scritch follows closely behind, after him. You have your task. Save the town. Figure out what is causing all of the chaos.
If he offers the bag of pastries around.
Okay, but like, I feel like I need to make it clear I'm a dwarf, and I studied for a while to become a wizard. Kind of like how, you know how you're good with a sword, and with a bow and tracking people is kind of your thing. My thing is magic, right? From books. That's what makes me a wizard. I wasn't born a wizard.
No. Oh, you just grew up in the wizard town, that's why you're a wizard.
No! I'm a wizard because I found a load of books on magic and I read them.
Oh.
Fee, plenty of, plenty of Grim Shadow's enemies have used magic. After all, they are bard. So, you've read a lot about magic.
Fee, I can see you, the brain working behind your eyes. You're not a wizard.
But my comics did say...
But you know the magic I can do is stronger than the magic you can do, right?
I mean, I can...
how I'm really bad at the things you're good at, right?
He casts produce flame.
Fucking hilarious, showing of evidence considering what happened at the very start of this session.
Right, but Fee, you know that's a cantrip, right?
I don't think I'd trip over my own hands.
No, it's what we call spells that don't take any of our power. That's what I mean. Like, wizards know this.
But my parents said this is like an innate tiefling power.
Okay. But it doesn't mean you're a wizard. Right? Right?
He just looked blankly at Ultrare.
Help me out here, Utri, please. Like, you're not a wizard either. You know that, right?
I don't know. Like, all I really know about wizards is, like, there's this, like, really bad book series my dad really likes, and apparently people are born wizards, and they're invited to a school.
That sounds stupid.
It's awful.
That's sorcerers.
I assume,
how do you get it wrong?
I assume that's just how all wizards work. Like, you're born a wizard.
No,
and
that's
then, like,
sorcerers.
At a certain age, you're invited to a school to become more wizardly.
No! Well, okay, that bit
Wait.
does happen. Shut up.
Wait, but...
Somewhere people on
but
a
if
mostly destroyed
if you're born a
island.
wizard... If you're born a wizard, why do you need to study?
You're
We're
not!
walking
That's
you
the
talking,
point!
don't worry.
Somewhere people on a mostly destroyed island are feeling very offended right now, and they don't know why. As you are bickering consistently, having this argument going in the direction you've been told to go through the streets and the alleys, you've noticed that you've managed to be able to avoid a lot of the danger, and that's mainly because the danger is loud. So it's very easy to stay away from it if you're keeping an ear out for where it's happening. But you all stop as in front of you, you just see this, like, menacing, large, just this ogre. I'd say about, like, very much taller than Utri, quite a bit. And he looks down at you. If you wish to pass by me, you must answer me these riddles 3.
Great and mighty ogre, grant us permission to enter your swamp.
We're not in a swamp, Fee. I'm starting to wonder if you are a ranger,
Yeah.
actually.
I think that's just what you're supposed to say to ogres, though.
Oh, my bad.
First riddle. What is 18 multiplied by 3?
54.
Correct.
I knew that, honest.
I'll let you get the next one.
Riddle number 2. What is 64 divided by 2?
32?
Correct.
I have a question. And he puts his hand up.
Questions are allowed.
These aren't riddles? Why are these not riddles?
for your third riddle. What is 14 multiplied by 5?
70?
70?
Correct. You have passed the test. Just barely.
We got all three of them right? Is that really just barely?
He lurks away into the night.
What just
he
happened
checks
there?
the area for bears.
Roll me a wisdom perception check.
Okay.
Sure,
Are these
I'll allow this
potentially invisible
potentially
bears?
Good thing
Oh,
you used up that 19.
Sorry, are they potentially invisible bears?
Yep, it could be.
Okay, sweet. I get the extra die for invisible objects.
So it's going to be a 19 plus your bonus is an expertise die, I guess.
Nah, she used the 19 trying to work out if Felix was depressed.
Yeah. On the insight check for Felix. Okay, that's 17 plus a 3, and my modifier is 4, so that's 24.
There's no interesting invisible bears. They're just very visible bears, and they're not even in the immediate area. They're far away, chasing some poor defenseless people.
But there are no bears nearby.
One of them is riding on a unicycle.
The people or the bears?
The bears.
Oh,
Oh,
it's a very
that's
odd
rad.
chase.
You just hear da, 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 in the distance. Like a bard is running along with an accordion or something.
You see, like there's one bard on an accordion being chased by bears, but also next to the bards is like 4 Kenku trying to operate a single unicycle.
Yeah, there has been a bit of circusy music going around. But like off in the distance, thus making it quite creepy as it comes to your ears.
And I don't like the sound of this, but literally.
The gladiators march forth.
I think we should have stayed in the tower.
I think maybe we should have, yeah. But, well, I don't think Saw was going to take no for an answer.
He eats another pastry and offers the basket round again.
Oh, yes, please. I eat a pastry.
I ate a pastry.
Yep, so you continue on, and you're pretty much leaving the gold district now. You're getting to the very edge of it. And, you know, like, wealthy people, wealthy part of town, you've been finding some coins on the ground. In people's panic, they are running and they are dropping valuables. Utri, you have managed to score 6 gold on your way here.
Hey, nice.
In Ultrare, unfortunately, just a 4.
Woo! Money!
Fee, you managed to get 12.
I'll spend this wisely.
See what keeps happening is I find the gold and then Fee is just too quick and they just steal it. Like right as I'm about to reach for it, it's gone.
It hasn't just explicitly been gold. You've also been finding like art objects that you could sell at a later time.
Also, why did I find all my money in Electrum? Who uses Electrum?
I didn't even think it was
Well,
legal.
Yeah.
Everybody,
I mean, if you think that's odd, I found this tea set.
you can have a tea set. Everybody, make me a wisdom perception check.
Okay. Does this
Oh,
involve
here we
invisible
go.
objects?
No.
Oh.
Most
9.
of the time, it's not going to, and I need you to understand that and set your expectations accordingly.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I need to continue this bit of asking.
Okay, so I rolled a nat 20, but then I remembered I have a nat 1 portent that I have to use.
Lamau. But good news, Inotrari also rolled a nat 1.
I rolled a 4 for a 9. I mean, sorry, a 5 for a 9.
Great.
I mean, as Uchi and Inultrari are just going about their business, just like ignoring the ground now. Fee, I guess you're just by dint of being the only one who is even still looking at the ground. You notice a gemstone. That's going to be worth money.
A gemstone of potential value. Scoop it up in one of my teacups.
Yep, you do that. And then you find another gemstone.
The gemstone. Could be my lucky day. I'll scoop it up in another one of these teacups.
Yeah, no, you have found 2 emeralds.
Atari's walking ahead with Utri, arguing about the essence of what makes a wizard.
They're both a bit small for emeralds, so you figure that you could get like the price of 1 total emerald for this, like 1,000 gold pieces. But that's certainly something to look forward to.
Yeah, now my character sheet is 1,000 GP and 2 emeralds.
Okay, no, I think I got it. What makes a wizard is their ability to play music, right?
No. I can't play music.
Then how are you a wizard?
Because wizards have nothing to do with music. It's about books and reading and learning.
No, I saw a guy a couple days ago cast spells with music. I'm pretty sure that's a wizard.
No.
Okay. I'm curious. Is Uchi actually confused about this, or does she know, like totally know, and she's just annoying an Ultrari?
Utri has a vague idea of what magic users are, just not what identifies them.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not something that's ever come up in her life.
He's just confused because obviously their parents aren't particularly keen on wizards, so they grew up hearing a lot of very strange things about them.
Yeah, I mean, they sit around just in towers all day. Ugh.
Wow, so Sophie, you thought your parents were racist, is what when you were growing up, thinking that wizards were a species, and also that your parents hated them.
We don't know that they thought they were a species. They could just be classist.
I mean, Fee thought they were a species at the start of this session, so...
This argument that I pray will not go on for the entire night, but very well could.
Absolutely.
The entire night stretched across this month. This continues to go on, and you're reaching the very edge. Like, the very edge. As soon as you get to the other side, you're going to be out of the Gold District. It's not good, because as you are nearing the last alleyway into the final area, you see somebody on the ground. They do not appear to be breathing by any measure that you can detect.
Oh, this is... Wizard, you know healing spells, right?
No. That's not what wizards do. I think you're thinking of clerics.
Is this person, like, dead, or...?
Certainly not breathing. You could get closer and suss the situation out.
Yeah, Uchi will try to see what's going on.
Oh, yeah. This person is dead. As you turn them around from their kind of, just thrown aside position on the ground. Covered in blood in many various places. This is a dead Ao Dunwich.
Oh, I remember her. She gave us a job a while back, right? And came to, like... Didn't she come to Boomus once?
Yes. She's still owed us another job. This is terrible.
Yeah.
We're gonna be unemployed, y'all.
That's okay. Kind of used to it.
Something... Wisdom perception check from all of you.
Does this
I'm not
involve
very good at
invisible
those.
I know,
objects?
but... what? No, it's not. It's not invisible objects. This object is clearly in front of you.
16. I actually did well that time.
Sorry for objectifying AO Dunwich, but like TTRPG rules.
Unnatural 20.
Okay.
17.
Okay, you all notice that AO Dunwich, as far as you have seen her, and Theo and Troy, you've had pretty close encounters with AO Dunwich. Her eyes have never been like this pale, like kind of spirity blue before.
Those eyes don't look right.
Wait, this lady's the big hero people were talking about before, right?
Yep. Thea ruffles through her pockets because it's what she would have wanted.
You find what was AO's item? The poison holding.
That's been destroyed.
Yes, but what was it?
Oh, that was the the Dionysian brooch.
Hell yeah, you remembered. I didn't.
You find.
I don't remember. The Let's Keeper did.
You find a brooch.
I rifle through her pockets for a tobacco pouch, tobacco pipe that I can put cheese in it.
No such thing.
Damn. No luck.
Not only does she not have one, there is no such thing as a tobacco pipe in Korakii at the very least, where you can put cheese in it and have it still function properly.
She does have a pipe of smoke monsters.
Fee, this looks valuable enough. I don't particularly feel great about it. But...
This is bad. If she's dead, who's in charge of the heroes?
Who's in charge of the police?
That was an improvement.
Well, no, I think them not having a boss is even worse, isn't it?
He stops and looks to her and just gets the 1,000-mile stare.
As your 1,000-mile staring, like a few people run down the alleyway from the direction that you're headed. They seem to be very expedient. It's like, hey kids, you're going the wrong way!
No, we're not.
You see like a tiny bit of conflict on their face, but they kind of like just shrug and keep moving. Like they do not want to be around here.
I wonder where Morgan is.
Bee lowers their hood and grabs a pastry and tries to stride on, looking very badass. They make their cloak of billowing below.
Okay, you continue on. Continue going down the alley until you are aware of another body laying on the ground, also not breathing. Very easy to see who it was. He was there last year, covered in feathers, which themselves are covered in blood. Wings. Fuck you. Wings forcibly ripped off of his body, showing way to hideous bone, curled up, non-responsive, as is the nature of many a corpse. Gargoyle.
Hey, isn't this the bird that almost got us killed last year?
It is. What does Gargoyle's clothing look like in this case?
Ringo, don't look.
Gargoyle is clad in armor, although not armor that you recognize. Last time, he was wearing kind of like a stone type of armor, and he had some weird contraption atop one of his shoulders. This armor is a breastplate made of metal.
Are there any sort of rips or tears that might suggest what killed him?
Certainly his wings were tore off. He looks pretty beaten up. There are a few scratch marks. There isn't a lot of, like... you can tell that he wasn't hit by a sword or like a blade. Like, he's bloody, but if he died because of the blood loss, there would be a lot more wounds.
I take out a wand from pocket and solemnly touch Gargoyle's breastplate and tap the wand to it. I cast Laundry Day.
The breastplate would shine were it not for the fact that there is a blood-tinted glow across the land, but is noticeably cleaner.
That's not...
Finally, a use for the spell.
No. Still not.
As
I'm
Minotauri
sorry,
does
Big Bird.
this, he waggles their eyebrows. Laundry Day.
Oh my god. Well, we better keep going. Oh, and I've got to roll a d4 to see if this one breaks.
You didn't use all of the charges yet, did you?
It just says roll a d20 and on a 1 they break every charge.
Oh, really? Every time?
Yeah, same with the housekeeping one.
Oh, yeah.
Nat 1. I'm giving myself that nat 1 important. No, it's still there.
Yeah, no. The bond remains intact, and you move on, leaving behind the cold, staring, unnerving eyes of Gargoyle's dead body.
How long does it seem like Gargoyle's been dead?
Seems pretty fresh.
I would like to use the Orb of Another Truth. I'm going to cast a 3rd level spell slot into it, and I'm going to choose the Cleric spell list. You either get to choose or randomly pick a Cleric spell of 3rd level that I can then cast with it later.
Okay. Let me look up the spells for the...
Oh, wait. Oh, I cast it when I declare the... Oh, okay. So I have to cast it before I know what's in it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to cast whatever's in the orb, and I don't know what it is, on Gargoyle.
Okay.
This is a 3rd level cleric spell, and I do not know what it's going to be. Obviously, Inotari's hoping it's Revivify, but it probably won't be.
Right, well, let's see what it is.
Oh shit, I've just seen one of the other cleric spells. 3rd level, that's not good. That's real bad. Oh no. Animate Dead is on the cleric spell list.
You are
Shit.
bewildered as just a portal opens up. Inotari, what kind of thoughts were you thinking as you cast this spell? Were they...
Please bring the bird back?
What kind of mood were you in?
Sad?
Okay, so negative emotion. I guess without any clear intention on your part, that'll do it.
There was a clear intention.
No, I mean clear, like, directed intention.
Okay. I'm desperately worried what spell I've just cast.
A portal opens up and, like, an imp flies out of it. It's like, okay, who are we doing the bargain with?
I'm curious, what spell was just cast?
Blood bargain.
I
Oh.
want you to bring the bird back.
The imp pokes him. Just say, I don't do resurrections. That's somebody else.
Well,
Also,
can you go can I talk to your manager?
did you touch this bird when you summoned me?
Yes.
Well, you shouldn't have done that. It needs to be a willing creature. This thing is dead. I'm not sure if you noticed that.
Look, I wasn't trying to cast this spell, alright?
Well, then what the fuck were you doing?
I got this orb, and it sometimes does weird things. Okay.
Well, is there any way to stop it from doing that in the future? I don't want false calls. I'm busy enough as it is.
You sound just like an elf I know.
Well, fucking take me to the elf. Maybe we can strike a deal there. I can't do it with this. This isn't a living creature. This is not a willing creature by dint of not being living.
What about a deal with me?
I don't want to make a deal with you. You look poor as shit.
I'm a wizard.
I refer to my previous statement.
And
so wizards
Inotari
have
goes and
grown.
hides behind Fee.
Fucking perfect. Yeah, no, this is a great way to spend my afternoon. I mean, I've got an eternity of having to make these fucking deals to broker them and fucking wasting my time on a dead body. Don't you know how the spell works?
I don't even know what I cast.
Uchi picks up the imp.
You're making my friend cry, Bell Demon.
Okay, I guess you're trying to grapple them, so dexterity, acrobatics, or strength. No, it'd be strength, acrobatics, or strength, athletics? Is that how grappling works?
Acrobatics or athletics against your acrobatics.
Against your athletics.
Let's see how athletic an imp is.
Better be
Certainly
bad.
not proficient in it. -2 on the strength. it's rolled an unnatural 1.
Oh, cool. I've rolled a unnatural 20 plus 4.
Well, this is naturally bad for the imp.
I say unnatural because it was a 19 plus another 1 for my expertise die.
Hey, you elf! Hey, what the
You're
fuck?
You're being mean to my friend.
Stop using bad words in front of the kids. I'm the only one who's allowed to say the word fuck.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck?
He looks to you in Ultrari, and then he puts on this act of putting his hands under his chin, just goody goody, and in your voice perfectly, it's stop being mean to my friends. You know, only I'm allowed to say fuck.
Oh, real clever, just imitating me, huh? I'll have you know, I had a better class of bully growing up.
Yeah, see, if you really want to get to someone, this is what you do. And Uchi drops the imp and kicks him midair.
Make me a... To do this fast enough, make me a dexterity... athletics.
Dexterity isn't good. Athletics is great because I get an additional D4 out of that.
Okay, I'll say you need to beat a 10.
Oh, I beat that 10 by a good chunk. This is a 17.
So he shapeshifts very quickly into a spider, and with the full intention just get out of your grasp. But you see it happen, and as you punt him, just you see a tiny spider-sized portal now open up as he's just sent back to where he came from.
I didn't like that guy.
Thank you for dealing with it. I give Utri 6 temporary hit points.
I didn't like that guy at all.
That's gonna have repercussions, maybe.
He was kind of sleazy. He offers that pastry basket out again.
I didn't think clerics were talking to devils. That raises new questions to me.
You're talking to a devil right now.
No. You're a tiefling.
I mean, yeah, but that means I'm part devil.
Yeah, but you're not there's a difference between a tiefling and a devil, though, right?
Oh yeah, I guess sort of how there's also a difference between a tiefling and a wizard.
No. No. No, because tieflings can be wizards.
No, see, it's more like the difference between a dragon and a kobold.
My parents told me a tiefling could never be a wizard.
I think they meant you could never be a wizard.
You know, the more I hear about George and Mildred, the more fucked up I think this whole thing is.
Another person runs away behind you, just like, you should get out of here.
We should probably go in the opposite direction they're running.
Yeah.
You two first.
He just, he dramatically steps into a puddle and lets the ripple and lets their feet ripple a bit.
I miss Morgan.
I'm presuming that your cape also billows as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are literally going for like the opening cutscene of Final Fantasy Final Fantasy X.
Right, well, as you press on, you come out into an opening that you are unfamiliar with in the city. And Fee, Utri, that could happen to you. In Ultrare, you've been all around Korakii. This place does not look as it should. A lot of the empty space seems to be covered with trees. Dead trees, it looks like.
Right.
The ground seems to be stained with soot, ash, just like small bits of burnt wood. You look around and you can see minecarts, essentially, or perhaps not minecarts, but like steel carts that are all full up of burnt wood. Beside them, some fresh wood, though not completely alive, that seems to have recently been harvested. This is not an environment you have ever seen in Korakii. This seems like something that people would be doing, like, outside, around a forest.
Hey, this seems kind of naturey. Would Fee have any idea what this is?
It's naturey, but it's dead.
Can I investigate it in a magic sort of way? Because is this like a planar thing that's happening right now?
You can investigate it in a magic sort of way.
Would you say the planes are involved?
I would say that the planes are not involved.
Okay. Put down my d6. Are you okay with Arcana?
Yes, Intelligence Arcana.
Okay. +7. 16.
This definitely was not here before, and everything is touchable. You're not phasing through any of it. As you walk through the soot, it is clinging to your shoes, or in Ultrari, in your case, your feet, I guess. Like, it's real enough. There is a tinge of magic. Maybe it was, like, grown here exponentially fast. But you haven't heard of any kind of, like, initiative for that to, like, be taking place at all. So, like, if somebody grew this here specifically, it wasn't for any, like, governmental purpose, or at least a purpose that was disclosed to the public. But that mystery may have to wait, because you don't just see ash on the ground, you see some blood as well. Splatters of it from what you determine to be slicing actions. Sometimes there's just like a neat little pool where it all has coagulated into a slight depression into the ground, and as your eyes follow along that path of blood, they meet with a pile of bodies. There are various people in this pile, none of whom you know, there seems to be general shop people who may work around here. There is a person wearing some very shiny armor, some almost stark red hair, their freckled face lifeless as they lay in the pile. You're sure that you can see, but you're not sure what they are. Unmoving little hands that also have wings. You see a few sets of those. And as your eyes reach the top of the pile, you see somebody that you know. It's Grounded of work. And they see you.
Hi, Grounded.
Grounded of walk. We meet again.
Have you taken up a new hobby?
Why are you sitting on all those corpses?
I'm so glad we found you. Everyone's dead.
She looks at you. And she grins. But it is not a grin of, I'm glad that you found me too. Let's, solve this together. It is a grin of, oh boy, more. And she cricks her neck one way and cricks it the other. Stares you all down and says, "Oh, I've been waiting to meet you, dearies."
Oh no.
Why are you talking like that? That's weird. Oh, she's a lot bigger than I expected. Oh, okay, that's all right.
Okay,
Brief panic.
This feels very related.
Bree. Panic.
As she stares at you, she begins to slightly grow, her body becoming somewhat malformed as she stands atop the pile. Her bones creaking, her face becoming less and less symmetrical, her horn becoming a bit malformed, as do many of her features, and her skin seems to have small warts and bumps appear as she does grow. Oh yes, I was wondering when I'd get to meet you. She remembers you.
What do you mean meet? We've met before.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. All I need to do is take out this whole sordid city. I'll let her back in control for the shortest while so she can see all of the things she loves dead before her. And then I'll just have to find her little carpet, and it's on to walk. Maybe I'll do Scaventry for dessert. Who knows?
Sorry, who's she?
Claws begin to grow from what seems to be grounded hands.
Is
As
that
she
normal?
slowly
I don't
steps
think that's normal.
down from the pile, walking through the blood that is pooled
no
at the
closer.
bottom. Roll initiative.
Oh, hell yeah. Also, it's 20 past 9. Do you want to have a break?
Yes.
Good idea.
I will roll my initiative first. Hell yeah. Natural 19. What's that?
18.
Very good. Oh, yeah, it's -1. 18.
That is a natural 4 for a 5.
Okay, so let's add Utri to Initiative at 18. Yep, be at 5.
Richard, what's your dexterity?
-2.
Oh, hell yeah. That means I go before you.
I mean, my final total is 1 less than yours anyway.
Didn't you get 18?
Yeah, you said 19, didn't you?
Yeah, but I got a -1, so...
Why did you say 19?
It was a natural 19. And then... I didn't know what my initiative modifier was at that point. I was just excited that I'd rolled high for initiative. It doesn't happen often. Oh yeah, initiative is an ability or skill check, isn't it? Like, it's...
Oh,
It
wait.
doesn't have to be dexterity. I forgot about that.
I think it has to be a relevant one, though.
Yeah. I don't think I'm, like, stealthing or anything, so... I'll stick with dex.
Could we call this insights to realise that this isn't the real grounded walk? Or maybe isn't, or realise something was wrong anyway?
Let's not call it insight. I'll be way worse at that.
I mean, yeah, sure. I'm not sure how much it's going to help you. She seems to not be hiding the fact at all that she intends to murder you.
Well, that means I can go from a 4 to an 8. Or a 5 to an 8.
That changes nothing.
That's not how initiative works, I'm afraid.
Oh, and Utri, don't forget you've got 6 temporary HP.
Yay.
Alright. Shall I hit the break screen then? We'll take our break and then come back to it.
Yep, we're about to face our greatest enemy, Landed of York.
Yes, from that terrible play.
God, it was so awful. Why did they bring those bards to this city?
Yeah. I mean, none of the characters make any sense in it.
Utri, you see a boot just fly past your head as one of the people fleeing's just like, fucking you do better!
Maybe I will.
Good old Tim.
Why does this boot smell of alcohol?
As you ponder that, you notice the large, disfigured grounded of work approaching.
Alright,
yeah.
everyone.
And I'll try. You should probably do something about this. It's your friend.
Okay. 20, 25. I'm going to use bonus action and spend a level 1 spell slot to create another portent.
Okay.
So that's a nat 1. It's going to
Okay.
grounded of walk.
I think I can see where this is going.
Yes, can you?
Well, sparks are flying in the air towards the idea.
Sparks are certainly flying in the air. You're quite right. Actually, I was half tempted to do stinking cloud, but I think I've got to do the lightning bolt. Yeah, I got to. So you fail a dex saving throw with that nat 1.
Oh boy.
Which means you take 8d6 lightning damage.
Wait, did you say dex saving throw, Nick?
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's not going off of grounded.
Yeah.
That's a relief.
Well, it's alright, she'd fail anyway. It was a nat 1 on that portent.
Yeah, but if it was grounded, she'd have evasion.
Oh, I see. Okay, 3, 5, 10, 14, 19, 22 lightning damage. The grounded of
fair
walk.
shot.
And Inotrare is going to give himself 6 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Little shimmery shield. And that's his turn.
Utri, you're up.
Excellent. Okay.
You're not sure what Europe is, but you endeavor to find out one day.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
I hear that's
30,
where pastries come from.
35. And that is
Wow,
unfortunately
moving
as far
35
as,
feet.
that's as far as I can move.
My movement speed is 25. I'm jealous.
I mean, have you tried just not being slow?
I'm a dwarf. I've got little stubby legs.
And
I have spaffed far too many spell slots today.
Yeah, I'm going to hold an action to attack, and the action is if grounded enters my attack range. Or the trigger is if grounded enters my attack range.
Okay. And, so are you ending your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was taken aback by the lightning a bit. She wasn't expecting that kind of hit, particularly from Inaltrare. She looks to you, Utri, and she says, "Well, looks like they've got strong mages and cowards here. Could you please make me a wisdom saving throw?"
Okay. I'm good at these, right?
Let's hope so.
6.
You take 9 psychic damage.
Rude.
You also have disadvantage on the next attack roll you make before the end of your next turn.
Rude.
I mean, legendary actions. I remember to use them.
Shit. We're doomed.
Doomed.
I'm so glad they're getting rid of
Turn on the brain cell, Nick.
I blame Nick for all of our suffering.
I can fix your disadvantage, Utri.
I'm still blaming Nick.
Alright, I won't then.
I mean, it's your fault regardless, Nick.
True.
Alright. 5. Oh.
Sorry, you quite literally made this encounter, Nick.
I'm just glad we're not against Merrifer for Winifred.
So, I can't remember. Is it 1 step is 5, or does it move its entire size?
1 step is 5, yeah.
Yeah, okay. 5, 10. Yeah. Jeez, it's awkward because
It is awkward with
It's very
large
strange.
creatures, yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And I take a swing.
Okay, take a swing.
Yeah, the way I do it is I look for
Disadvantage.
like one corner of it and just move that corner in my mind.
Okay, no, I can deal with this. So that is a natural 7, but I'm going to use my inspiration to add 5 more to that.
Okay.
And so that is 12 for a total of 16.
Is there any way to add 1?
I got nothing.
Wait. No, there's not.
You throw a punch and it, like, just misses ground its head.
Well, damn.
Someone trying to punch grounded. Who'd have thought it?
Maybe you're braver than I thought. I could use you.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit, this happened with the paladin last time.
Stop stealing paladins. Stop making me roll wisdom as well. That's 14 total.
You just pass it. Yeah, no. You see Grounded, like, moving her hands, trying to conjure something, and you feel like a pressure that's starting to prod at the top of your head. But you are able to, like, shake off that feeling, and Grounded looks kind of surprised, like a bit taken aback.
Oh, I'll get you, dearie.
Beat, your turn.
Okay. B is going to run in. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And they're going to swing their swords.
Okay.
So I get 2 attacks. Wait, do I get a bonus action attack? I keep forgetting.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to use knockdown assault.
Okay, so that's a maneuver.
Yep. So I'll just roll the attack first. Okay, that is... I'm gonna have to add the numbers here. Not doing a bit. This one. Four. Does a 12 hit?
Nope, it does not.
Okay, second attack. Natural 20.
Oh,
Do it.
hell yeah!
Okay, so that's what are my swords? 2d6 plus 4. 10 points of slashing damage. And I will
Okay.
need a dexterity saving throw against my maneuver save DC.
Oh, she's not as good at dexterity.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, that's an 8.
Does not beat my 13. She is prone.
Okay. Grounded, she looks at you, and she is very angry. Make me a charisma saving throw as she points towards you.
Okay, so luckily grounded has to do that instead of fee.
Oh, sorry, it's Fee. Sorry, like, yeah.
Natural 19 for a 19.
Okay, you do not get banished to a demiplane. But I also forgot to do a legendary action, and let's take care of that. Yeah, she's still angry at you, or she was before she was angry enough to point at you aggressively. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom's a bit better for me. That's a natural 7 for a total of 8.
Okay. She like brings her arm up to her jaw and like just clicks it back into place from being like a bit displaced from having fallen down from your attack. It's like, I've seen better. And you take 5 psychic damage and have disadvantage on your next attack roll. Okay, in Ultrari,
Okay.
you're up.
I wheel round like that. I'm going to use a bonus action to spend my inspiration to use critical evaluation. Can you please tell me the resistances of this creature?
This creature is resistant to cold, fire, and bludgeoning and piercing and slashing from non-magical weapons that aren't silvered, but your weapons are magical fee.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to relay that information to Fia Nutri. And then, she's prone right now, right?
Yes, she is prone.
Cool. I am going to do a spell that Inultrari learned, I think, from a bird who's just passed away, and cast Grease there. She's already prone, so she doesn't have to make the dex save now, but if she remains in that square, at the end of each of her turns, she's got to repeat the save or fall prone. And at the same time, it's difficult terrain if she wants to move around in it.
Okay.
I will grant this time Fee. You get 2 temporary hit points. And that's my turn.
She looks to you now. It's like, oh, little old to be wetting, aren't you?
Wisdom save by any chance?
Wisdom saving throw, yeah.
Wisdom saving throw. One of the things I'm naturally good at. I'm not. Let's have a look. Merely a 12.
That's not going to do it, as you take 9 psychic damage. Just like, damn, that was a good follow-up.
Okay, I've got to roll a concentration check then, because Grease is a concentration spell.
Oh, good point.
18, it's fine.
All right. Utri, your turn.
Excellent, excellent. I'm going to look something up.
Obviously, and Alshari, disadvantage on your next attack roll before the end of your next turn. I don't think you're going to be making one, but who knows? Some spells have attack
Yeah, I was going to
rolls.
say, I've got like Firebolt, that's an attack roll.
Okay, so first things first, bonus action, Zealous Stance.
Okay, your stance is now zealous.
When I make my first attack on my turn, I can decide to give an expertise die on melee weapon attack rolls until the start of my next turn.
Getting hashtag
Okay.
blessed.
Now, I will point out that as of right now, your fists are not magical.
I don't think that shall be an issue. Oh, that might be an issue, actually.
Yes, I believe the
I
thing
don't
that you
have
need
one.
to make your fist magical is an action.
Yes, it's one of my magic items, isn't it?
It's not one of your magic items. I believe it's a spell that you use.
It is a spell. Okay, so I think it may be a smart thing to at least start getting that up, because I do need magic in me.
It probably would be, yeah. Otherwise, your hits are going to be doing half the damage. I love the little parallels that are happening. Gargoyle was unarmored when he went into this fight, and Utri's fists are unmagicked.
Oh, no, actually, I don't. I cast cantrip, Altered Strike.
Oh?
I make a melee weapon attack against the target, and I can turn my melee weapon into either bone, bronze, cold steel, cold iron, steel, stone, wood, or silver.
The melee weapon being your hand.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think she's vulnerable to silver, but it would make the most sense against a fae.
She would be to cold iron if she's a fae.
It's not listed in the stat block that I have handy.
Would be a fair, yeah.
All right then.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go cold iron and take the swing.
Yeah, all hags are fae.
Okay. You take that swing.
Oh, how I love the dice.
Say that until I roll another portent.
Because that 20 be natural.
God damn.
I do love it. Oh yeah, and guess what?
Mm-hmm.
Fight.
Yes! Oh, it's time.
And this will be first of all, it's just going to be a straight up 1d4 magical or cold iron bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Oh no, that's 2d4 because crit. And then 4d8 in radiant damage. So that's 5 bludgeoning and 19 radiant.
Okay. So is she taking double this total?
No, this is after everything's, because you don't double the damage, you double the dice.
No, for vulnerability.
Vulnerability just bypasses resistance, I think.
I think if creature's vulnerable to something, but that would be a type of damage.
Because Altered Strike specifically says it's for bypassing or overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical attack.
All right, yeah, we'll go with the total. So that was 19.
Yeah, 19 radiant, 5 bludgeoning.
19 radiant, 5 bludgeoning. Okay. So that brings her down to that. And is your turn ended?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Cool. She is going to stand up.
Why would she do that? Just stay on the ground. It's fine. We get advantage that way.
Yeah, no, that's a good enough reason to be standing. Not going to move right now. Instead, going to just take in this, deep breath.
Uh-oh.
And then let it all out at once. Everyone, because I'm pretty sure you are all within 30 feet of the hag, make me a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
Fairly fast.
Is this against poison?
This isn't against poison.
Oh, damn it. Oh, I'm not that kind of dwarf anymore anyway. Okay, here we go. Give me the good rolls. Give me the good rolls.
Right.
Yeah, you
Okay,
barely
that's,
have.
That's not the good rolls. That's a 7.
that's 11. I'm going to spend my inspiration on this.
You should spend your inspiration on it. In Alfari, do you have inspiration?
No, I used it to get the critical evaluation on what it's resistant to.
Well, curses.
Okay, so that's a natural 15 for a 14.
You just pass as well. In Altrare,
Uh-huh.
you drop to 0 hit points.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Fee and Utri,
Oh, wait, is this a... No, this isn't a frightened effect, is it?
no.
No,
It's not.
Yeah.
This is either straight up damage or drop into 0.
Okay, as a
Speaking-
reaction,
Oh?
when I hit 0, I can move my speed before falling unconscious.
Move next to me.
Yeah, you're dazed, but you still have
Boom,
the
boom, boom,
constitution in you from, your dwarven resilience to kind of go for your friends.
Any medicine check made to stabilize me has advantage. Once per long rest, when stabilized, I will gain 1 hit point on my next turn. Just so you know.
Alright, now this is the unfun part for Fee and Utri. Because you succeeded,
Oh, that means
but you kind of didn't. You both take 12 psychic damage.
Ouch.
That's not too bad.
Yep, that is going to be her. She's not going to move. That is 2 opportunity attacks she doesn't want to take.
Cool. She's still good standing in the grease pool then, right?
No.
She's not, because Analtrari has lost concentration.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
realize that was concentration. I thought that was just grease.
Wait, it isn't. Why have I put it down on my sheet as concentration? It is totally just a 1-minute spell.
Why have you put it down in your sheet as
I don't know.
concentration?
That's my bad. Yeah, no, Grease is still up, so dexterity saving throw, please.
Uh,
I haven't even put it down
Okay.
as concentration on my sheet. What the fuck am I doing?
yeah, just checking that if it was concentration in A5e specifically, but it isn't. You just noted it down that way for some reason. Dexterity saving throw. That's going to be 15.
Okay, that's passed. My DC is, alas, 15.
Okay, Fee, your turn.
Okay. So I should have done this last time, but I'm spending my bonus action to mark her as my hunter's target. So I get a bunch of extra bonuses, but most importantly, I'll do an extra d6 of damage. And I'm going in with the swords again.
Okay.
These seen in Ultrari go down and run for help. They're going to assume Utri is going to help in Ultrari up. So if he just wants to sort of stay as a bulwark.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea to kill the thing that's killing you.
Mm. Oh,
Exactly.
yeah.
That is a 17 to hit.
A 17 will just hit.
Glory be. I'm spending an... Wait, she didn't fall prone, did she?
She's not prone right now.
Okay. I'll be spending another exertion point for knockdown assault again, so I'll have a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, dexterity saving throw is going to be 12.
That does not meet my maneuver DC of 13.
Okay, back on the ground with that attack.
Yep. Well, I rolled snake eyes, that's 6 points of magical slashing damage.
Okay,
And for my second attack, which I believe now is at advantage.
I believe it is. Did you disadvantage your first one?
No, I didn't. I'll just roll again. Okay. It's retroactively. The last attack retroactively wasn't lost me a 17. So that wouldn't make any difference.
Yep. So you roll
That's
two
it.
17?
Yeah. What? Huh? The first attack was a natural 10 when I rolled it,
Okay.
and a total of 17 because I get +4 from my
And then
efficiency bonus. Yeah.
the second was higher?
+3. Yeah. Yeah, and
Yeah,
the second
okay.
would have been a natural 17. So it would have been like 25.
All right, so that disadvantage is gone. And now you are attacking at advantage.
Yeah. And I rolled a natural 18, so that is 27
Yep.
to hit.
That'll do it.
That's another 5 points of slashing damage then.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Let me just get this down. That is your turn. And old Nana is going to vanish.
I think we won.
You can think that. Inultrari, your turn. Death saving throw, please.
With advantage. Go on, give me a... No, but it's a 10. So it's a success.
Okay. Utri, your turn. Is Iris there?
Oh, sorry. I muted myself. Sorry.
Okay.
I was going to say I'm going to use one of my feats, display of heroism, as a
Okay.
as a bonus action. I could choose one or two creatures within 10 feet of me, including myself if need be, that have half or less of their hit points. If they're at 0 hit points, this brings them up to 1 hit point.
Okay, Inultrari, you are at 1 hit point.
If they are prone, I move to the nearest open space and lift them to stand, so you're no longer prone as well.
Hey, nice.
And you are now allowed to move your full speed without provoking opportunity attacks until the end, right now.
Thank you, Tree.
And until the end of your next turn, all attack rolls against you have disadvantage. And you have advantage on saving throws.
I'll just move back around this tree. I'm gonna take cover behind the tree.
Oh, also, thanks to display of heroism, I'm proficient in water vehicles. This does nothing for me, but
Why? Why does that suddenly happen?
suddenly it's a passive effect of the feat.
Oh,
The feat just
okay.
also gives you proficiency in water vehicles.
Okay. That makes no sense, but all right.
But the big
Is it
thing.
supposed to be like?
Sorry, continue.
Is it supposed to be like a swashbuckling theme thing?
I have no idea. But the big thing is you're at 1 hit point. You're standing, and you're allowed to have your full movement.
Thank you.
Okay.
And then, as an action,
Okay.
Is it bursts of strength that I'm looking for? No, that was grappled. I'm trying to figure out which of my spells is the one I need. That powers me up.
It'd probably be a good idea to do so.
I forgot to take a layer action. That's on me.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to cast Divine Favor on myself.
And what does Divine Favor do?
Until the spell ends, I deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage with my weapon attacks.
Okay. I'm assuming that's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, then 5, 10, 15.
I suppose I should ask. And I'll try. Technically, how much HP did you lose?
I lost 34 HP.
Excellent. I mean, not excellent, but
Thanks.
Okay, I can see what you're getting at.
oh no, I can't do that. I needed to do it as a reaction. Never mind.
Yep. Okay, so that's your turn done?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's ready an action here. And then B, it's your turn.
Okay, so because I am marked Grounded of Walk ? As my hunter's target, I have advantage on perception and survival checks to track her. So, can I see any sign of where she might have gone?
Not unless you can see into the ethereal plane.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case. Okay, in that pardon me. I'll just read it. They'll just pull out their slingshots and ready in action to attack.
Okay. Well, you can take that action now as old Nana, or well, Grounded of Work, as far as you know, comes out of the ethereal plane at the end of your turn.
Okay, I'm using double shots. I'm going to assume a 14 doesn't hit though.
Nope.
Yep.
I'm assuming double shot goes off twice.
Basically, it's firing 2 projectiles at once, and it does an extra die of damage instead of 2 attacks.
Ah, unfortunate. Also unfortunate. Uchi, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh wait,
Stop asking
one
me to
of
make
it-
these.
15, does that make a difference? I just
Nope.
realised I have a +1. Wait, no, 16, because I have a +1 to ranged attacks as well.
Nope.
Ah. 3.5
17.
over again.
You feel that pressure in your head again as Grounded is trying to make, like these movements to clearly do something to you, but you are able to shake it off once more. Okay, it is the Layer's turn. Who do I dislike?
We already know the answer.
Okay. Utri,
Yeah,
your fists are primed to deal damage.
they are.
Cool. Hello.
Hi there. Hi there.
It's happening.
Oh no.
All right. So, Utri is there, looking quite similar to the Utri standing right next to you. Fee, you're pretty sure you didn't get hit. So, you're not sure why you're seeing double. Maybe the psychic damage is starting to take its toll.
Technically, I can do that as well. So what? I don't see any reason Fee would be confused.
Okay, well, in Alshari, you're up.
Ah! 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 He just screams for a little bit, but then I think he's a little worried about this this whole situation. So 2, 3, he's going to use a bonus action to regain 1d10 plus level temp HP, so not real HP, but still. Oh, excellent, that's a 10. So I gain 16 temporary hit points. And then I am going to... She hasn't been casting spells, has she?
She's been trying to cast Crown of Madness, but Utri is annoyingly resilient to it.
Oh. Okay. Let me know next time it's a spell, because I have got counterspell.
Okay, well, it wasn't necessary both those times, thankfully.
She wasn't resistant to poison damage, was she?
Nope.
How do we feel about not being able to see the hag for a little bit?
It would be an improvement.
Okay. What about Stinking Cloud then? Let's have a look.
Cloud. We don't need no stinking cloud.
Oh no, that's the poison condition, not necessarily the damage, and it does no damage. Okay, it's going to be Lightning Bolt again. Straight at it. Dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, dexterity saving throw. Let's hope this goes better than previous times. 15!
15 is exactly what you need, god damn it. But you're still taking half of this. Let's see. 10. Oh, it's only 16, so 8 lightning damage. That's poor. 68.
You still hit.
66. Oh, I need 2 more d6s. Hold on. Add another 5 to that. Pre-halved.
Okay.
Or already halved, even.
Yeah, no, you still got a good hit on.
Okay. Let's be done.
Speaking of which, it's like, you seem to be losing your strength, dearie. Why not just give in? Wisdom saving throw.
Is this a spell?
Is a spell. It's a vicious mockery.
Oh yeah, I won't worry about that then. I'll just do the wisdom save. Yeah, alright. Come on, and I'll try. You can do it for once. Give me a nat 20 or something. Oh, hell yeah. It's a nat 19. Plus 2. Yeah, 21. I'll take it.
You know, you are frustratingly unperturbed. Utri. There's an Utri.
Huh.
Yours?
Huh.
It's got a very mean smile, and you wonder for a second, like, is this like the perspective in Ultrari, huh?
Huh.
Oh, okay. You've been split into your happy and grumpy sides.
No, I think this is just. I step closer to it. Yeah, I put my hand on his shoulder,
Hey.
and then I punch him.
Okay, you punch them. Please make me an attack against yourself.
Okay, so that is a 19 to hit against an armor class of 14.
Okay, you'll hit.
But also because of... Oh, no, wait, that's a different spell, sorry.
Okay, just... What's your hit points right now?
My hit points right now?
Yeah.
Sorry, I have a bunch of tabs up, and I lose track of 38.
Total.
38.
Okay. Well, not the... Like, what are you currently at?
Yeah, I'm currently at 38.
Okay. Very tanky. And how much damage does your attack do?
This does a total of 6 damage, 4 of which is radiant.
Okay.
And if nothing seems to happen, I'll go in for the second strike.
Sure. Yeah, no, she was standing there, you know, like arms crossed with that smug, bullying smile. And after that punch, her face is kind of like warped a little. She like takes a second to like get back into position.
Yeah. The next strike is lower, only 17, but that should still hit.
Yep. I mean, you know you better than anybody.
And I think I'm going to smite this time.
Okay.
So that is 2 bludgeoning and 10 radiant.
Okay, so -2, -10. You don't have any resistances to these, do you?
No.
Right, yeah, no, you punch yourself. What appears to be some kind of incarnation of your old self, and I'm not sure if that counts as therapy.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
I can't not give you inspiration. Yeah, no, after that second punch, the faces become even more distorted. You kind of did an uppercut, and now most of their faces scrunched up to where their forehead should exclusively be. So they start like pulling their features back down, trying to recreate your face as accurately as they can.
Jeez, it's like it's like made of clay.
End of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Utri, make me an attack against yourself.
Oh, I don't like that.
Wait, actually, no. Make an attack against Fee.
Oh no.
You getting familiar, are we?
Yeah,
16.
Utri's looking pretty healthy right now. Fee might have taken more damage. That's 16? I think that's gonna hit.
That beats my armor class of 12, yeah.
Time to receive punch. How much damage, Utri?
Depends. Does this copy of me have all the spells I had active up?
They do, but this is, I'm pretty sure, just a basic attack.
Regardless, that's 1d4 bludgeoning, 1d4 radiant.
1d4 bludgeoning, 1d4 radiant. Fee, you get punched square in the face yourself by this this facsimile of Utri that has just itself been punched twice, and its face is a little all over the place still from that experience. But you can tell that it smirks quite meanly as it knows that the hit connected.
Cool. I'm going to use my my reaction to clutch my driving locket.
Ooh.
My next attack will do an additional 1d4 damage.
Nice.
My next attack, not its.
How much damage do I take?
I believe it was 2d8. I don't think either of the damage
2d4.
types.
2d4.
Oh, no, I mean, it was 1-8, and then... It was 8, wasn't it?
I don't know, you're the one who rolled the damage.
I didn't roll the damage, you rolled the damage.
No, I just told you what the dice were. I thought you were rolling.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, no, let's see how much damage you take.
In that case, you take 1 bludgeoning, 2 radiant.
1 bludgeoning, 2 radiant. Gosh, you have to roll low for that.
Yeah. Wait, let me just... No, I'm not resistant to either of those.
Alright, well,
The whole 3 damage.
The punch wasn't that bad, but the smarm remains on the Korakie's face.
That's enough to knock Fee's hood down.
Okay. Old Nana is going to chime in. Can she chime in? Does she use her action to command the Korakii?
No.
Okay, yeah, she's going to chime in. She's like, "Ooh, that looks pretty nasty. Hope you don't hold it against your friend." Wisdom saving throw.
Hey, is that a spell?
It is
Against
against P.
Is it Crown of Madness? It probably is.
It's not Crown of Madness, it's Vicious Mockery.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I should be making you roll to see if you can recognize what the spell is.
That's a natural 17.
You should, yeah.
Yep, no, you pass. Like, the words are trying to cut deep, and you have a moment of realization for a brief moment, like, no, they're trying to hurt me, and I'm not gonna let them. Alright, and that is the end of Grounded's turn. Fee, you are up.
Okay. Fee's going to tilt their head and say, "Oh, you tree. That's not quite right. You do it like this." And they raise one of their swords in the air, put the other one on the ground, and a second Fee pops up here. Each one is, of course, holding one of the swords. So Happy Fee, who was is in the original Fee's place, is going to attack Ertu.
Okay.
Do I get a flank or?
I don't think from this position.
No,
Going
not
up
from this
yours?
position. Not from
Yeah.
this position.
That's a natural 1 for the first attack.
This is a strange configuration of icons we've got going on, though. So, natural 1 for the first attack.
22 seconds.
For that first attack, I'm going to use my what's the name of the ability again? Give me my channel divinity.
Okay.
You're allowed to reroll that attack.
Oh, cool. In that case, the first attack was 17.
Okay, that 17. Does 17 hit Utri?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Utri has an armor class of 14.
And presumably the 22 also hits.
Yep.
No, that one actually misses.
Oh, fair enough.
Utri has inverse armor. Roll your damage.
Yeah, because the Fees are two-handing their swords. These are gone up to a D8. Wow. I somehow managed to roll 2 1s again. For a total of 10 slashing damage. Magical if that matters.
I mean, hey, it's still 10 slashing damage. Doesn't matter that it's magical unless it matters to Utri. But, yep, that hits.
Okay. And that's the end of Happy Feast go. So Gloomy Fee, with their hood, is going to lower the hood and return Urtu's smirk. and just attack with a thrusting motion, and then turn about on the backswing.
Turnabout on the
natural 19.
backswing is my favorite Ace Attorney case.
That's a natural 19 on the first attack,
That'll hit.
and a natural 18 on the second.
Okay, that also will hit.
I think that just outright kills Ertru.
It's possible it doesn't. We need to roll damage to see.
Okay, so that's an 8 plus a 5 plus 2 4s. So that's 2 8s for a 16 plus a 5. 21 points of slashing damage, magical.
That'll kill her.
And Lumithea just sort of does the anime blood flick off their sword.
Do we need to do the other one just to be sure?
Hey, careful where you spraying that blood.
And she
Why does it
wonderfully...
matter? Why does it matter? It's yours.
Yeah, no, she wonderfully fulfilled her purpose of entirely distracting you from attacking the hag. Speaking of which, layer action time. And unfortunately, I've run out of other layer actions to use, so I'm going to target up to 3 creatures that I can see within 60 feet. So, let's see. I definitely hate Inultrare.
Why?
I mean, because he's trying to hit me with lightning bolts. So, Inultrare is going to be one. Utri is definitely going to be the other. And then, honestly, I guess pick whichever fee. It's all the same. All make me a Constitution saving throw.
DC?
14.
Here we go.
Okay, I got 17.
Okay, you're safe.
I have inspiration, so I'm going to reroll.
Okay.
Natural 18 for a 17.
Shit.
You're very
2.
lucky. Inultrare.
Wait, using my second channel divinity, reroll that.
Oh, thank fuck. 18.
You narrowly avoid being flung 30 feet into the air.
Oh, I could have survived that. I thought it was
just
go
that.
to dead.
I wasted my child divinity for that.
Yeah, I could have
Hey, if it-
survived that.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, you also wasted every attack you put towards the Utri copy, who would have destroyed themselves anyway at the end of the
Yeah, I
the
wasn't
end of
going to say
Elven's
anything.
turns. No, it was beautiful. It was great. Okay. Inultrare, you're up.
Okay. I am going to cast Firebolt. And that's a disadvantage because I still haven't come around to that next attack roll. So let's do that then.
I mean, good job for remembering.
That's a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Advantage.
With disadvantage, I rolled a 12 and a 16, and I have +7.
Well then.
Yeah, so that's 2d10.
2d10 halved.
Fuck! I knew she was resistant to fire damage. Damn it! All right, yep. So that's going to be that is 7 plus 6, 13, half to 6.
Okay.
And then I'm going to duck behind the tree. Take cover.
And she is going to duck out of this plane.
Damn.
Not here.
Okay, Utri, your turn.
Let me see. Her vanishing like that really puts a it really hurts my plans.
Yeah, it's very useful, isn't it?
Okay, no, I think I have an idea. I just need to see exactly what the details of the spell is. Okay, I apparently spelt this wrong at some point.
It's very bad for a spell.
It's very bad when I have to look things up and it's just not appearing in the search.
What is it?
I'm trying to. There it is. Okay, yeah, I'm going to make my way over to Inultrare. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm going to cast on Inultrare Transfer Exhaustion.
Huh.
What this does is it allows me to take any amount of fatigue or strife, which you should have one of them because you went down in battle.
Yep.
Do you remember which one you took?
I took fatigue.
Yeah, so I'm going to take your level of fatigue in and give it to myself. So you're no longer fatigued. Congratulations. How much health do you have?
I have 1.
What's your max health?
37.
Bonus action, lay on hands, you have 31 health.
Woo! Thanks, Utri.
And that'll be my turn.
Oh, we don't like that. We do not like that at all. Okay. Trying to analyze what I should do. I think. Yep. I'll go here. And then I will ready an action. And because the nature of this action is magical, I will have to roll ahead of time.
Wait, once it's your
Okay.
turn, don't you reappear in the world?
Nope, it's at the end of another creature's turn. And this is currently old Nana's turn. She's not going to put herself in danger for the sake of you ending your turn. She will wait until somebody else does. So that is bad roll, but maybe we can make it work. Maybe.
Bear in mind,
Well-
if she's in the ethereal plane right now, she can't affect anything outside of the ethereal plane.
No, she's readying it, waiting for it to appear back in.
Ooh, cheeky. I love it. That means I can't counterspell it.
Yep.
Oh, that's smart. Oh, that's clever.
Okay, Fee, it is one of your turns.
Okay, so
And please tell me when that turn ends.
Pixel, you said unless V can see into the ethereal plane, there's no point in them rolling to try and detect old Nana, but would you say this technically makes old Nana invisible?
That is a difficult question.
No, it
because
does not.
Invisibility and the ethereal plane are
Oh.
like different things.
Okay.
Yeah, being invisible and being plane shifted are two different things.
Okay, in that case, Happy Fee is going to ready their slingshot, and that's their go.
Okay. So this spell is primed, and it is going to fire as soon as Old Nana comes out of the ethereal plane, which is now.
Ah!
Do I
Okay.
take my attack first, or
What is the order of it?
The order is it's whoever's turn it is decides.
Okay, well, Fee, it's your turn.
okay? Does an 18 hit?
An 18 will hit.
Okay, what do you need there? This is 2d8. It's non-magical though, so
It is non-magical, isn't it? So you'll have to have it.
yeah. So that is 10 points of bludgeoning damage, half to 5.
Ooh, okay. And now the spell goes off. Fee, how much HP do you have?
Each of the clones each copy of V has 11 hit points each.
Okay, well, which V made the previous move?
That would be Happy. Happy V.
Okay, which one positionally?
This one.
Okay, well then this V falls asleep.
Okay, so this is Gloomy V, so they're basically going.
Bad roll. I was hoping to get both of you, and I was waiting for you to use those swords so that you split your HP in half.
Hey, and I'll try.
Yeah?
Are you able to, in some sort of a magical sorcerer way, teleport me next to...
I'm a wizard!
Can you teleport me?
No.
Do I get some sort of roll to wake up, or?
Wait.
So long as I've got concentration, you are unconscious for 1 minute until you take damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap you awake.
No, but I can teleport me.
Yeah, that's not as useful.
I have the blink spell. I could be entering the ethereal plane.
Oh yeah, we get to play this game with 2 people, I guess.
Yeah, but if I'm there, I can still target Grant the Hag. 5D chess.
Alright, well, Fee, you are asleep, and unless you take damage or somebody uses an action to shake you awake, you will remain asleep, which means that it is the layer action turn.
Oh no.
Awake Fee. Charisma saving throw. DC 14.
Charisma. Oh dear.
I'm sure Fee has oodles of it.
7.
So Fee's not here right now. Where you find yourself is within very restrictive confines of this glass-like green environment.
Wait, was that a spell?
Nope. Layer
Damn.
action. You seem to be floating in some kind of void outside. Like it feels like you're stuck in an emerald.
Oh shit, that's the 2 parts of the emerald we found earlier. Fuck! It was the Minimus prison.
And it's Chaos Maximus.
Oh.
Okay, that was too good.
Alright, in Alshari, Fee's gone, Fee is asleep. I'm not sure how this is going to work if we decide to stop using the swords. I think they'll need to be in the same plane at least.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Blink.
Okay.
Blink means at the end of each of my turns, I roll a d20, and on an 11 or higher, I enter the ethereal plane.
Alright.
Utri,
Yeah.
have you got temporary HP at the moment?
No.
6 temporary hit points.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just in case I need to kick Fee awake, I can do that next turn. Let's see if I vanish. 7. I'm still on this plane. That's my turn.
Okay. I know it's... old Nana looks at you. It's like, ooh, that didn't quite work out how you wanted it to. Wisdom saving throw.
Right.
I'm obligated to use it.
That is a 19.
Okay, you shrug it off. Just like, fucking, maybe I will disappear next turn. Oh.
Yeah. Fee, wake up!
Right, well, while you're
Here,
waiting for an action to do that. Oh, go on. What do you hear?
You hear Gloomy Fee slightly say, can't wake up.
No!
Inspiration. Utri, your turn.
Okay, so I'm in kind of an inconvenient place.
You are. It's very inconvenient.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Dashing is a full action, right?
It is, and also, I don't think... Can you dash? With the level of strife?
I'm
You
pretty
can't?
sure I can. I can?
Oh, wait, with strife, disadvantage on intelligence, wisdom, charisma checks. Okay, yeah, no, I was thinking either
No,
one.
I have a level of fatigue. Not
Well,
sure.
if you have a level of fatigue, then you can't dash.
Ooh.
I'm so sorry.
Ooh, no. I did this to you.
No, I did this to me.
Oh, yeah.
So, do I have anything I could do at range? What are my spells like?
Ooh, sleep
Most-
isn't even concentration. You're just asleep until you get hit or you get woken up. That's nice. For 1 minute.
Mhm.
I will tell you, Utri, as you're looking at this grounded, clearly the way she moved, she's on the back foot, very heavily damaged. Like, it's not going to be a one hit will do it, or at least, not likely, but you are in the home stretch, if you can hold out.
Okay, now I'm going to ready an action.
Okay.
Very specifically, I'm going to ready a spell by the name of Suffer Strike, and that will go off if grounded comes within melee range of me.
Okay. So that's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Yep.
She takes up a stance like she's charging up a punch.
In Altrare, she's casting a spell. I can't remember how you determine how you know what spell she's casting.
It's an intelligence check, usually Arcana, taken as a reaction, but that means that you also then can't counter it because it takes your reaction. So a friend has to do the intelligence check.
Okay, well,
However, if it's a spell that you have seen being cast before the combat, then you don't have to identify.
don't think an Altrare's seen this one being cast yet.
Hey, Utri, do you know what the spell is?
Utri hasn't seen it either and also has readied an action.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so fuck it, counterspell.
Okay, counterspell. So remind me how this works.
If it's third level or less, it is countered, although let me look up the rules because I know counterspell is different in A5e. Okay. If the creature's casting a spell of second level or lower, its spell fails and has no effect. If it's casting a spell of third level or higher, I need to make an ability check using my spell casting ability. The DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
It does fail.
Okay.
Old Nana points a wretched finger, or grounded, as far as you know, points a wretched finger at you, Utri, and then kind of her face falls as nothing happens.
What's wrong, little Dana? Too scared to come and fight me?
And she looks at you, and I'll try just...
Oh, you little...
I will say, on a success, the creature can use its reaction to reshape the fraying magic and cast another spell. The same casting time, but the spell slot level has to be equal to or less than half the original one.
Well, can't do that. So...
Up now, I always heard that hags were cowards. But hiding behind spells, weak.
Well, she is going to 5, 10,
Coward.
50, and she never said she wasn't a hypocrite. 60 and 70 and Fee, you're in an emerald.
Oh, damn, you're in an emerald?
If you wish, you can use your action to redo the charisma saving throw.
chaos in here. I'm completely out of control. That's a 16 on the saving throw.
So what were you saying beforehand? Sorry.
I said, chaotic in here. Completely out of my control.
Yep, and suddenly the chaos vanishes. You're back, and you see you.
Excellent. Here.
That was your action, though.
Fee turns and they see other Fee asleep. They say, hey, sleeping on the job again, grumpy guts.
It's still kind of just like a groan because it's a full action to wake somebody.
Yep. And they are just going to use their bonus action to designate Grounded of Walk ? As the target of their what's it called? Tyson's Ire.
Right. That is done. Fee, your turn. You're asleep. Layer action. Oh boy, I think Old Nana knows that the jig is almost up, so let's have Awake Fee, Utri, and Inaltrare make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Let's do it. Come on.
Oh wow, I got Iris good.
Iris is not having this.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Yep, same.
That's still bad. That's a 4.
Okay, Inaltrare, you feel yourself flung 30 feet into the air.
Oh no. That's a 13.
You feel yourself flung 30 feet into the air. Alright, Iris.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry, my internet was freaking out there for a moment.
Well, you're making a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution?
Yep.
16, I pass.
You pass, but you look behind you and you see that the Fee that is awake and Inaltrare currently are quite high up in the air. Now they are falling in the air, and because they've fallen 30 feet...
I activate the Ring of Featherfall. Turns into a feather. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Don't you glide?
Only if I jump using the airlift feature.
No.
The Ring of Featherfall does not cast Featherfall, I need to stress.
And because you're falling 30 feet, it's 1d6 for every 10 feet moved. So let's load up 3d6.
I'm resistant to bludgeoning
take-
damage.
Okay, well, you're resistant, so you take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Easy.
And Fee, how much do you take? 5. Huh.
Okay. Oh, yep. Wait, just 5?
Yep, just 5.
Okay.
Is it-
Oh, right. You rolled it separate. Rolled them separately.
Yeah, if it's a spell, you roll damage for the, like, it's the same damage for everyone, but this was falling damage. Yeah, no, you both hit the ground equally as hard, which is less hard than Grounded was hoping for. And it is Inaltrare's turn.
Can V do a 3-point landing as they land?
Yeah, I feel like if you've taken damage, you don't get to, like, do an impressive landing.
You did the 3-point landing, but it really hurt your knees.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run up
Okay.
to the well and sort of take cover behind it, and I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna use Jesus magic.
I think you mean Jesus.
No, it's that guy that keeps calling me for some reason. So I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Okay. Is this going to do fire damage? It's radiant damage. Nice.
Yeah. As long as you can see the target, it deals 1d8 damage. Wait. Oh yeah, Dexterity saving throw, please.
Dexterity saving throw. That is 16.
A 16 passes, so no damage. Damn. Oh, and now I roll a d20 to see if I vanish.
Bad dexterity, but good saves.
No vanish. I'm still here. For all intents and purposes, I've not cast Blink so far.
Well, as she snickers at you, let's have a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Yes! 17.
Yep. No. Like, she's snickering, but she's clearly almost done. Uchi, your turn.
I'm tired of this whole encounter. 5, 10, 15, 20. Using my last second level spell slot. Suffer a strike.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, so I make a melee weapon attack against you. Where's my die thing? The game taunts me. It's 19 plus numbers.
I mean, it's gonna hit.
Yep. Hello?
It's gonna hit.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so that is... I'm going to smite as well. Might as well.
Sure, might as well. Don't need to save your resources for anything else tonight.
I'm done with this battle.
All right.
So that's, first of all, because I have a point of fatigue, that'll be 3d8 force damage
All right.
for a total of 17 force damage.
Okay, so that is 17 force.
Yeah, and then 2d8 radiant damage for a total of 12 radiant.
Ooh.
Oh, plus an additional d4 because of my locket. So that's an additional 2 damage.
Oh, that was a very effective attack.
For a total of 31 points of damage.
Sneeze on her. Somebody sneeze on her. Yeah, no, she's going to look at the Fee who is awake. And it's like, what, going to let your friends fight all of the battle for you? Wisdom saving throw.
Natural 2.
Okay, that is going to be 3d4 psychic damage. That's 10.
Yep. Happy Fee is starts collapsing and just sort of fades away. And Gloomy Fee's snoring sounds a bit more cheerful all of a sudden.
And I'll try. I don't feel so good.
All right. Grounded of Work's turn is like starting to panic a bit. Is just going to go for a basic attack, but I think an 18 is going to hit you all the same, Uchi.
An 18 will hit me.
Okay. That is really 1 and a 3. That's 8 slashing damage as she claws at you.
What's wrong? I thought you were stronger than this.
Fee, your turn. You're asleep. Oh no, Inalshari didn't make you up.
Shit! I had one job! No!
The swords have not worked out in the favor of this battle. Inalshari,
Yeah.
your turn.
Finish it.
You hear?
Sneeze.
Don't give her the chance to succeed. Magic missile.
I don't have magic missile prepared.
And you call yourself a wizard?
That is fair. Like, maybe that should have some vicious mockery on it.
I am gonna cast Firebolt. Because I don't trust her to not pass a save.
Okay.
Shit. That's a 14 to hit.
No.
Yeah. Let's see if I vanish. Nope. Fucking hell.
Nope. And
above a 10, Nick. Just roll above a 10.
Wow, that was really worth a
Level
worth
3
a,
spell slot.
yeah.
oh,
Really getting stuff out of that.
Grounded looks at the sleeping fee, and does vicious mockery work if you can't hear?
No.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Okay, so she looks at Utri. It's like, couldn't finish me off. It's not her best diss of the night, but you still need to make a wisdom saving throw all the same.
14 plus.
That'll do it.
No, that's 14 minus 2. That's 12.
Oh, okay. Let's roll 3d4. That is 9 disadvantage on your next attack roll until the end of your next turn. So that's 9 psychic damage. And it's your turn.
Just give me a moment. First attack, that is a 3. That doesn't go through.
Don't let her be smug about this.
Okay, however, on that first attack, I'm going to activate Zephyr Strike, or my Zephyr Stance. I'm going to activate its effect.
Okay.
So until the start of my next turn, all of my future attacks will have an expertise die on them, but all attacks against me also have an expertise die.
Good to know.
I mean, it's not going to really matter. That is, does the 23 hit?
It will hit. Please don't roll 1 on your damage die twice.
No, that is a 4 for my bludgeoning damage and a 2 for my radiant.
And as you plunge your fist into her cackling face, your fist starts to go through as the damage that Grounded has sustained has reached its limit, and she starts fade almost. Your fist goes straight into her face and it begins to decompose around you, the flesh slowly crumbling down, solidifying and falling and beginning to blow away in the wind around your outstretched arm. And as Grounded begins to blow away, so does the remnants of this forest and this bramble around you, these mine carts housing this charcoal, this wood, a lot of the blood, and you'll notice a lot of the corpses in the corpse pile. Unfortunately, not all of them. You still see about 3 that remain. And they look like maybe they were from around here. Faye, if you were to check your teapot, were you awake, you would feel that the emerald, the 2 pieces of the emeralds that you had in it, have also disappeared, as this section of the city begins to return to normal.
Oh, you really do snooze. Oh, you really do snooze and lose.
And from the intensive and long battle that you had, and the little bit of the little bit of safety that you've carved out for this night, this was a terrifying monster. Other people have probably been running away. Other monsters maybe probably have been avoiding this particular area. You feel it's safe to take a short rest. So perhaps you lay down beside Fee and just take a breather.
Fee, you what?
Entirely unnecessary, but
I'm gonna take out an item from my pocket
It's a stick of wood. I'm going to jam it into the ground, and a large a large hammock appears. Like it like unfolds, and then another stick appears, and a hammock comes out. I hop in the hammock, and I'm going to take a long rest during this short rest.
I thought you were going to use one of your wands to clean up the grease.
No, I'm using Inultrare's immediate interlude.
Okay, so Inultrare is going to get a long rest in place of a short rest. Utri, B, you have a short rest available to you. I hope you didn't spend too much of your good stuff. But yeah, no, the vibe settles down as you take a brief reprieve and steel yourselves for the rest of the night to come. Congratulations, everybody. You defeated grounded / old Nana / the hag.
Wow, we didn't even need a bunch of bards to help us.
They weren't much help in the fight.
We did it, everyone! I say in my
You do
sleep.
realise what happened? You do realise what happened here?
I'm going to go to
fell
sleep
asleep while
before
I-
Fee says anything else.
I fell asleep while an entity I summoned did all the fighting.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, the parallels. But yeah, no. Good session, gang. And I was trying to wrap it up a bit more rapidly at the end there, as you might notice, because we've been going for 3.5 hours.
Yep.
It was really good. Well done. Well done, Pixel. Very well run. Ran. That's the word. Very well ran.
Hey, I just realized something.
Good game.
I just did something Nick never could do. I killed a member of the Guild of Icons.
No, you didn't.
I feel like you may have in the minor illusion actually worked sense.
Also, I killed Grounded like twice. I killed Ruzad twice. Like, come on.
Yeah, I killed Grounded. It's not hard.
I also killed the entire group in the first episode of the Null campaign.
That also works in the minor hypnosis actually worked scale. Right now, we should wrap up.
Yeah. Okay, I shall take over the wrapping of up, and allow you all to chill. So I'll mute you all in a second. So say your goodbyes.
Farewells
Nice one.
and obeisances.
Yep, it has been us. You know, it's Fee as the cool ranger, me as the paladin, Nick as the cheese warlock.
Wizard. All right, I'm muting you all now. You don't deserve to speak.
Right, Crumpet.
All right, everyone.
That was fun.
Let's say goodnight. That was a great session. What a combat. Ooh, who designed that? Who wrote that stat block? I mean, they're really cool, huh? Whoever wrote that stat block, really cool person. Also whoever designed the sort of general layout of this map, really cool person. Yeah, just great. Oops, wrong button. Let's go to the outro screen. There we go. So a huge thank you to all for watching. What a great session. I'm really looking forward to this continuing. This is sort of a bigger quest that Pixel's running, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what's next. Hopefully Bree will be feeling a bit better. Sorry about the coughing you may have heard. Bree's sort of got the cold or a flu or something, but fought through it really well, I thought. So we'll be back tomorrow for the His Cursedness Penta Subathon, day 8 of what should have been a 5-day subathon. That's going to be at 1 p.m. tomorrow. 1 p.m. we'll be doing Pogo Stuck, which is like getting over it with Bennett Foddy, but on pogo sticks. So a huge thank you to everyone who supports these streams. You can go to ko-fi.com/cursedness. Ignore that $sign. I've accidentally typed that on to get your name here. So a huge thank you to Super Tally EDX, to Willow, to Al Wyvern, to Ben Newman, to Bringing the Revolution, to Icky Fu, to Catbat, to Neo Gets, to 8-Bit Goggles, to Craig Perko, to Crimson Hail, to Summerbeat, to Terran Jokes for all of your support. It's absolutely wonderful. So yeah, you can go to ko-fi.com/cursedness and get your name on the board if you would like. But really, I just appreciate you all watching this and being with us all. So we'll see you very, very soon. I don't know when the next session is, but I'm sure I'll let you all know as soon as I know. Have a wonderful evening, and if I don't see you tomorrow, have a wonderful weekend. Good night.